Hey everyone, welcome back to Old Plastic. Today I'm continuing the reorganization of my Luke Skywalker collection. And as you can see from my last video, I had completed Unitoy, which is this first row, all the way up to the second row, all the way over to this figure here, and that's where Unitoy ends. I have now just completed Taiwan. Taiwan starts at this figure and ends at this figure. I was going to do Smile, but I opted to do Taiwan because I had less of them and it was easier. So for this video, I'll walk you through the different Taiwan figures, which are these guys. So the first figure here is a brown-haired Taiwan, and I have been, over the last year, researching this figure. I've talked to one expert, and that came up inconclusive. Now, I have not been able to prove that this figure was just made up, that it was a head swap or a repaint, and I probably will go into more detail at another time on this figure. But what I can tell you about this figure is he is an early Taiwan. He has no slot in the arm. The Taiwans with no slot were very early, like 12 backs. He has the tan pants, like the 12 back, but his head sculpt is unlike any head sculpt I have in all 84 Luke Skywalkers. So if the head is not a Bespin head. See if I can get it to focus a little bit here. And it's not a typical Taiwan head. It's like a pre-production or prototype is what I'm thinking. He has two very distinctive dots on either side of his eye. You can see that dot there and on his cheek, but he also has it on that side of his eye as well. The brown color is a different paint color than the browns on the Unitoy, and it's a different brown color than the browns on the Smile. Interesting enough, he does have ink on the bottom of foot on one of the feet and ink up at the hip joint as well. And he has a very, very interesting story, which I personally spoke to the original owner on the phone about that figure, and I'll go into that a little bit more in another video. There's a few things I want to check out first. Okay, so early Lukes. The early Lukes that I have here are the tan pants. It's this one, and this one. So they're all three tan pants. And they happen to be Taiwan copyrights that are spread apart. Now, the difference between this tan pant spread apart CO and the one behind it is they are different head sculpts. The one in front has the small chin head sculpt. The one in back has the large chin head sculpt. I don't know if you can see that really in this photo. You can see the eye paint is different, but the chins are actually different as well. But they are the same pant and the same copyright. Moving on to the next one. This one is supposedly a rare figure because he is the dark, shiny pants. It's a really thick paint. You can notice that if you look at the copyright, you can see how the paint was applied very thick, and it's a dark shiny paint. And this one happens to have a little bit goofy eye paint as well. But his copyright is a spread apart copyright like these first three. All four of these have the spread apart copyright. Then, and all three of these in the front row have the small chin. The one in the back row has the big chin. Then we come to this figure who has the tan beige pants. He is a later Taiwan with the large chin, and he has the close copyright. Then we go to the full-on beige pants. He has a close copyright as well. So these last two have close copyrights, and they're both later, and they're both large chin. Probably Return of the Jedi. And that is my Taiwan complete. And like I said, I'll do a more in-depth video on the Taiwan brown hair in another video. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. We'll talk to you later. Don't forget, please subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see some more Luke Skywalker goodness. Thank you very much for watching.